Welcome back in to week 3 of the ATBA. This week, I'm going to be facing against one of my friends, Shu, and his team of decent threats, I would say. There's some mons that are pretty scary for my team, others that really aren't at all, but he has, to his disposal, Iron Bundle, Tera, Iron Hands, Glamora, Crocodile, Screamtail, Bronzong, Paldea, Tauros, Blaze, Mismagius, Komala, and Vigoroth. So, right on matchup, I can scratch off the last 3 mons, right? Because the 2 normal types, they're not coming. They're really bad against me. They can't do anything to Skeledirge. And Skeledirge, he's going to look at Skeledirge and know it's coming for sure. Mismagius could try something, but in a matchup where Spadef AV Toxapex is basically guaranteed from his perspective, I don't think he's going to want to try anything unless it's like Trick. But if it's Trick, he's tricking himself in Assault Vest, which probably doesn't help him all that much. So the first 4, Iron Hands, Glamora, Iron Bundle, Crocodile are definitely coming. Hands isn't very good against my team, but the other 3 are pretty good against my team. And then the last 2 slots are some combination of Screamtail, Bronzong, Tauros. I would bring Screamtail, Tauros, but he might then look at Garchomp and say, this is pretty threatening to me. So he might go Screamtail, Bronzong instead, or even Bronzong, Tauros. But all those combinations have some kind of issue with losing to certain mons on my team. I'm kind of making a hard call. He's not going to bring Tauros. If he does, it's going to be unfortunate because my POW isn't any anti-Tauros item. But I can probably win without that, as we'll see when I get into my game plan, which is going to start here at the bottom. I'm going bottom to top this week because it's kind of important. With my Shukaberry, Iris Slinky, Grafaiai. You can see from the 6 mons I'm bringing that I'm not bringing Hazard Control at all. So it's by design, right? Because I want Shu to look at my team and the matchup and say, there's no hazard control, I'm leading with Glamora, and I'm setting up my hazards right away, so that I can anti-lead it with Iris Slinky here. The plan is, I lead with this, I click Taunt, and he either clicks Stealth Rock or Earth Power. If he clicks Stealth Rock, great, I knock him off next turn, break a sash, whatever. If he clicks Earth Power, that's also great, because with the Shukaberry and my HP investment, I'll live even choice specs, and I can then copycat the Earth Power the next turn, and unless he's some weird max HP, max Spadef Assault Vest set, he's dying. Which would get rid of a huge threat to my team, because Toxic Corrosion Glamora is unironically very scary for me. If it gets a Toxic on Toxapex, it can't check Iron Bundle very well anymore, especially since I'm no Recover. I also got Parting Shot on here. Prankster Parting Shot's really good, weakens Iron Hands, weakens Iron Bundle, which is just great for me. He's probably just going to go to Crook on this, which is pretty free with the Prankster block, but getting a knockoff on Crocodile, if I can predict that switch in, is huge, because Crocodile not having an item is very important, for my late game. So I might as well move on, since she wanted to be shown so early, to my Leafeon. I'm kind of have to bring Leafeon. Crocodile is very terrifying for my team. And it can get moves that hit Leafeon, unfortunately. But I really expect some kind of either Assault Vest bulky set to be kind of a counteract for offensive Skeledirge, or a Choice Scarf set, which is good against most of my mons. So this Leafeon is mostly here to combat Choice Scarf or very bulky Crocodiles. He doesn't have a Grass type, so Leech Seed is a free click, and with 2 high HP mons and Screamtail and Iron Hands, I could be gaining a lot of HP off of that. Then I just got Leaf Blade, Baton Pass, Synthesis. It gains me momentum. If Crook comes in on Iris Slinky, I can just go to this, and if it clicked Earthquake or something, I get free momentum with Baton Pass, because I'll threaten it out with a Leaf Blade. I'm not running fast. I could have ran fast, but I opted instead for also luring Iron Bundle with this, because with the Yachi Berry and my significant Spadef investment, I actually take a Choice Specs Ice Beam after Stealth Rock, and can... I don't always OHKO it back, but I always OHKO it back after a Spike, which we're going to see I'm bringing Spikes. He has really poor hazard removal, but we'll get into that. This right here, this is my win condition this week. I looked at Shu's team, and his ghost switch-ins are not great. He's got 2 normal types, but both of them are complete setup fodder for Torch Song Skeledirge. And his dark type Crocodile isn't the bulkiest mon ever. And it doesn't get any recovery on its own. So, I'm going with an, well, it's not actually offensive invested, but it's offensive-minded Blunder Policy Skeledirge with Sing. This set is actually kind of beautiful in a way. It can take 2 wild charges from Iron Hands with the defensive investment and use it as my setup fodder. Because Iron Hands, if it's not running wild charge, it's not doing any damage to me. And I'm expecting him to expect Tera Fairy on my Skeledirge because I've ran it and talked it up both the first 2 weeks. But I'm actually running Ghost because at +1, Tera Ghost Shadow Ball just rips through his team. And at +2, you can just forget about it. Nothing is surviving +2 Tera Ghost Shadow Ball, even with no special attack investment. I've got enough speed to where I outspeed Iron Bundle, and anything that's slower than it, absolute max speed Iron Bundle, which he probably should bring because I have a Chin Pow, but he might not. Anyway, it's also very Spadef invested, so that it can take a Glamora hit. It can not worry about anything Screamtail tries to do to me except for T-Wave. I'll need to scout for T-Wave on Screamtail, and I also have to scout for Assault Vest on Crocodile. If I can rule those 2 out, this set just wins. If I miss the Sing. If I hit the Sing, I'm in some trouble. I can probably kill a couple Mons with it, but I'd have to keep really high health to be able to kill off one of Crocodile or Iron Bundle. I can kill off one of them at full health, but it's going to be... There's some risk involved in it. It's not an automatic win button. But if I miss the Sing at the right time, it definitely is an automatic win button with the right prep. Of course, I have to bring Toxapex again. It has to be Assault Vest again, and it has to be Max Spadef again. I'm just not going to let Iron Bundle have any fun here. I could have ran something else. It's not like Iron Bundle just destroys Toxapex if it's not choice specs. But I do kind of expect something like Never Melt Ice or maybe Life Orb. So I wanted the full just Spadef out this Toxapex so that I take the hits as well as possible. And it actually functions well as a trapper, because if Screamtail comes out thinking it can pass a Wish off, I can Infestation Trap it, and then Acid Spray into Sludge Bomb will eventually kill it. I ran Hydro Pump as the last move, mostly for the meme. We're gonna have a Hydro Pump miss-off, I told him, between Toxapex and Iron Bundle. So if I could actually catch him off guard with, like, hitting Iron Hands with an Acid Spray on the switch end, and when he predicts my switch, clicking Hydro Pump for a huge amount of damage. If I hit, of course. If I hit. We got Choice Scarf Chompras. Garchomp in general is pretty good against his team. He has 2 ground immunities, but one of them's really bad against my team, and the other has to compete for a team slot this week. So there could very well be a world where he doesn't bring a ground immunity and Garchomp can sweep through, but we are special this week. The special set is because I saw the max special attack, Draco Meteor, OHKOing Iron Bundle, and was like, yeah, I think I need that. I need a way to reliably revenge kill that mon if it is max speed timid. I've also got spikes. I don't like Scarf Hazards. I think they're kind of bad. But I do really need hazards versus Shu's team. His hazard removal is only Mortal Spin Glamora, which is not good against me at all because I have Magnezone and it just limits its move slots. It can run Earth Power, sure, but if I'm like Air Balloon, I can spin block him pretty much guaranteed. So I get up 1 or 2 spikes and Skeledirge can win with just +1. 2 spikes and +2 guarantees the win, which is pretty feasible considering how many switches Garchomp will force. And then, as the last move, I packed Crunch. It's literally only to pop a Bronzong's Colbur Berry, because if Bronzong is here, it's going to be Colbur Berry, and Bronzong will be the check to Garchomp as well. So I can predict the Bronzong switch in, Click Crunch, break the Colbur Berry. He won't know that I'm special just from that because it's Colbur Berry weekend. And that will clear the door up for Saberus. Saberus's boots. I'm not bringing removal, so I kind of need the boots this week, just so I don't take the chip damage because I'm kind of bulky. I'm running a decent amount of HP and Adamant Nature instead of calling the bluff. I almost ran max speed Jolly just in case he went with like any sort of modest Iron Bundle. But in my opinion, doing modest Iron Bundle is a really bad play against me. So if he does do it, I'm prepared for it. So it's fine to deal with not being able to outspeed the bundle with the Gen Pal. Got Ice Spinner because I don't want to miss like I did last week. And it does good damage. The difference between Ice Spinner damage and Icicle Crash damage on Iron Hands isn't really that noteworthy without a boosting item. So I'm just going Ice Spinner to hit it. Psychic Fangs to hit Tauros. It doesn't do that much without a clear Amulet. But it's still solid chip damage that it can't recover off. Crunch, of course. Crunch is pretty spammable if there's fighting types are dead. And then I got Recover because with my build, I can actually switch into Choice Specs Freeze Dry from Iron Bundle and take it pretty well. And since POW will always force that switch out, it just forces more Hazard Chip, and then I recover up, and I get more Hazard Chip on the bundle the next time it has to lock itself into Specs Freeze Dry, because Toxapex won't take anything from Tera Specs Water Hydro Pump. Dang, that was a complicated way to say that. But that's basically the idea. I use POW and Garchomp's hazards to weaken things for Skeledirge. I prevent hazards from going up with my Grafaiai. Use Leafeon's Leech Seed to weaken things. Hopefully just get everything weakened to the point where if I miss a Sing, I win. Will it happen that way? I don't know, but we're going to find out soon. We're moving right over to the battle now. Alright, here we go. Let's see what Shu has brought. Oh wow, no Tauros. Oh, alright. That's pretty great for me. I can spam ice moves pretty freely here. So I'm guessing that means Iron Hands is going to be his primary Chien Pao check. Probably physically defensive then. Just trying to get this situated so I don't forget that he has Pokemon in the back like I did last time. Glamora, Screamtail, Crocodile, and Bronzong. Alright, well, I know what I'm doing. We're leading with Iris Slinky. And I'm going to do my game plan. Please lead with Glamora. I would love for you to lead with Glamora. Crocodile is really the only bad lead here. And it's not, I mean, it's bad because I don't get to, like, get rid of Glamora right away. But I can at least go to Leafeon and get a Leech Seed and start chipping that way. I think a key here, I'm going to have to play Skeledirge a little bit offensively in the mid-game so that I can get chip damage on Mons and figure out what their sets are. Like Crocodile, I need to figure out if that's Assault Vested or not as soon as possible. Alright, please Glamora. Technolife. Iron Bundle. Okay. That's interesting. He's not going to let me just Parting Shot. I'm going to knock off the Crocodile here. It's so obvious. This should be Crocodile. I'm really surprised he led with this. But I don't think there's any world he lets me just get the priority Parting Shot off. He has to go to Crocodile here, right? I mean, I already clicked the move, so it doesn't really matter. But okay, he's gonna stay in. Oh boy, I could just be completely dead here, or he might just be flip turning. It's probably freeze dry. Okay, he is water. He's not doing any fighting shenanigans. I didn't expect it, but... So, he's gonna freeze dry. I'm gonna live that. Yeah, I'm gonna live it. And he's Life Orb. Perfect. You're not Life Orb anymore. Okay, that's really good for me, actually. Now I'm gonna Parting Shot. It sucks that I lost all that health on Grafaiai, because I'm not gonna be able to do the Glamora play anymore, but getting rid of this thing's Life Orb is huge for me. And it's already in Skeledirge range, which is fantastic. I'm really surprised he just clicked Freeze Dry, though. I could have clicked this. And now he's not going to do any damage. I'm tempted to go to Chin Pao here, but I'm just going to go to Pex. Because I'm not going to take any damage from this. It's probably Flip Turn this time. Yeah, he's just going to Flip Turn this time. That's whatever. It's not going to do anything. So this should be Crocodile, and it's probably going to be Stealth Rock. Would it be... It might not be Stealth Rock. Still kind of got a feeling he's going to be... Maybe Choice Scarf Crook? Choice Scarf Crook would be bad for my Skeledirge. Smile Bomb. Okay, it is Crocodile. It's not Intimidate. Most definitely Moxie. I'm just going to go into Iris Salad. Like I had planned, I can actually get some of Iris Slinky's health back this way. And if I can get it back up above Earth Power range somehow, that would be fantastic. Substitute? I mean, that's not really that scary. Because I have the Unaware Crook, and I can just Leaf Blade here. I know that he can't really do enough damage to me. Oh, Gunk Shot. That's gonna hurt. But it doesn't do that much damage. And I'm just gonna go to Garchomp now, because he should Gunk Shot again. Maybe he crunches. To be honest, I forgot this thing got Gunk Shot. But that's alright. I'm just... Oh, he's got that... Oh, that's actually really good to know that he has that. Because he might click that on Skeledirge now. Unfortunately, two of my Mons got pretty heavily chipped there, and they're kind of... I mean, they're not really super important Mons, but they're valuable Mons, right? Gonna withdraw. He should Crunch here, although I don't even know if Crunch would have killed. Chompers, come on out. Gunk Shot, perfect. He's gonna miss. I don't think it really matters all that much. I'm just gonna set up a Spike here. There's no reason he should stay in. I mean, I guess he could stay in, because it's not like I kill him. But he is gonna switch. Good, good. You love to see that. Snow Fairy, this is gonna be Screamtail. And I get off a Spike. Which is fantastic. He should predict my switch here. Because, like, why on earth would I keep my Garchomp in? I really want to just stay in and click Spike again. Because my switch out is so obvious. The Toxapex switch out is so obvious. I'm spiking again. I don't care. Yeah, spiking again. Getting up a second layer. That's super good against him. And he is just going to Wish. Perfect. Now I'm going to go into Toxapex. I did lose my Crocodile switch in. Well, I didn't lose it, but it can't really switch in anymore now that I know it has that Gunk Shot. It's just going to do a shit ton of damage. But I feel like it's Bundle here. It's not Life Orb anymore, though. Yeah, it's not really a big deal if Bundle comes in here. I kind of just want to go... I'm just going to go to... do I want to go to Pow? Not really. I know I can't stay in because I know I'm choiced into this. I don't know if he knows that, though. Probably not, because I don't think he ran speed in this. Maybe he ran enough speed for Garchomp, and he does know I'm Scarfed, but... shoot. I'm going to go into Leafeon. I'm pretty bulky. I should be able to take 2 uninvested Dazzling Gleams, if he does go for Dazzling Gleam here. Let's see. He's going to withdraw. What's he going to go to? Back to this thing. Okay. So he wants to keep it healthy. Well, here's the issue that I have. I can go back into Garchomp. It hasn't shown an item, right? It hasn't shown any leftovers or anything. This doesn't show me, I don't think. I don't remember seeing leftovers, so it could be Yachi, which makes Pow a little bit scary. It should Gunk Shot here. I'm gonna take the risk and just try to Synthesis, though. Because I think he should. Yeah, he's gonna predict my switch. That's fine, because I Synthesis. I should have invested Doubt Speed this thing. Although then I wouldn't have been able to take the bundle hit. And I'm going to Leaf Blade again. He has to Gunk Shot now. So he's trying to break through my team with this Crook. Now I kind of wish I'd brought the Tank Chomp set, but the Scarf Chomp is still pretty good here. Okay, he's going to get a lot of damage. I'm going to break the sub. And he's definitely going to Crunch this time. I really don't see a world where he doesn't Crunch here. There's no leftovers. This has got to be like Yachi Berry. I think I have to let Iris Slinky go down. Just to make sure I get in Saberus. It might have fighting moves. Maybe I'll have to go to Chompras. And in that case, I kind of want to save Iris Slinky. Nah, I'm going to sack Iris Slinky here. Sucks that it didn't get to do what I wanted it to do, but I need a sack. Because this Crook is being very annoying. Okay, he's going to Earthquake, actually. That's interesting. That definitely would not have killed my Leafeon. So he's Earthquake, Sub. It's got to be like Brick Break, right? Let me actually see. I think Pow might just kill anyway. Moxie, but I know Chien-Pao's faster. I need to see if Pow can kill anyway. Probably not. I'm going to say probably not. His last move might be Close Combat, not Crunch. Actually... I'm Ice Spinner, though. 77%? It's close. Do I have a better play? I mean, I could go to Skelly. Nah, I'm gonna take the risk. I don't think that's range. But I need to just go into this because I'm a little bit behind right now. He should, I mean, I'm assuming Yachi Berry here, right? That just makes the most sense. If he's not Yachi Berry, then I'm gonna kill him. And I still could kill him if he is, depending on the damage roll and his investment. I think this was a bad play. Although, considering how long he's taking to think, I'm guessing he's probably not... Yeah, he's not Yachi Berry then. Okay. It's just gonna be... Yep, it's gonna be the Iron Hands. Okay. Takes a lot of Spikes damage, which is great. And this Ice Spinner. Holy shit! Oh my gosh, Chien-Pao. You're so strong. Okay. Now here's the question. Now that I know what the Crook set is, I know it's not that bulky, do I want to try Gatorus now? I think I actually could get the Gatorus off here. He's going to be clicking Fighting Move or maybe Earthquake. I'm going to go to Iris Salad. If it is Earthquake, I'll Synthesis up. If he does kill me with like Close Combat, then I'll go to Skeledirge. Because that's going to force him out. And I'm really curious what his Skeledirge switch-in is. And since his Crook has shown Gunk Shot, Sub, and Earthquake, maybe it doesn't have Crunch. And he's going to have that 50-50 anyway. Come on back, Saberus. Saberus looks like a pretty big win con at this point, because he really can't switch into it at all. Show me Wild Charge! Oh, it killed anyway. Did it crit? No, it didn't. Okay. Dang, I was really expecting to live that, to be completely honest, but I guess I was just too low. Alright. Gatorus, it's your time. Am I just gonna sing? It seems a little early, because that Glamora... I mean, if I'm going to sing, I should Tera, right? Is he really gonna stay in and risk a Will-O-Wisp? I don't think so, right? But Earthquake is gonna really, really hurt me, so unfortunately I think I have to just Tera and go for the sing play. Okay, he is gonna stay in. So, hit or miss here is good for me. Miss is better, though. Hopefully he predicted Fairy and wasted a turn with Heavy Slam. And I miss. That would be ideal. I did miss. Perfect. Let's go. Blunder policy.
Meanwhile.
Oh no!
And he went for Iron Head. That is unbelievably perfect. Get that Torch Song up. Here we go. Gatorus is gonna roll, baby. There's nothing he can do, right? There's absolutely nothing he can do at this point. If he switches Crocodile hard in, I'm gonna 2-ko it. Yeah, I think this is it. I think that's game. I'm gonna look really stupid if it isn't, but I feel like this is game. Because he didn't bring any real ghost switch-ins, because he doesn't really have them that aren't just setup fodder for Skeledirge. Okay, he's gonna stay in. That's perfect. +1. Wild Charge. Doesn't do anything. I slack off? Yeah, I mean, I have to slack off, don't I? Let me check real quick. I need to see... I'd be at +2. Can Crocodile live? +2 Torch Song? It doesn't. So I just go for Torch Song again then. Yeah, I Torch Song again then. Man, imagine if I was Blaze. If I was Blaze, this would just be over. But I think it's over anyway, because I really don't think Crocodile... Like, he'd have to be so bulky to survive. And I already got rid of his POW check, so even if he somehow does survive it, it's not like the end of the world. And Glamora is not going to take this hit. It's not going to take a +2 Tera Ghost Shadow Ball. Not at all. Oh, I'm so happy. If this actually just worked the way... I mean, not perfectly the way I intended. I intended long gaming it a little bit more, but I guess it never really had to come to that point. Because his team was just so weak to this Mon. And he did not expect Tera Ghost. He absolutely expected Tera Fairy, which is understandable. Fairy was good against him too. And was better against Crocodile. So he's probably calcing his remaining Mons right now. Snow Fairy. Well, are you Ghost Weakening Berry? I don't really see that being the case. I'm just going to Shadow Ball. But the fact that he didn't go to Crocodile makes me think he's not living the hit. Oh, come on. I just want to see... You're not Ghost Weakening Berry. No, you're not. You are gone. Gatorus! Pull through! Goodbye. Oh, this is so hype. This is so hype. I'm just so happy it worked that I didn't hit the sing. Thank God I didn't hit the sing. Alright, I'm just gonna Shadow Ball just in case it's, you know... I guess I should have Torch Song, because realistically it can't kill me, and then I guarantee kill the Crocodile. Yeah, that was a misplay. But at this point, like, this thing dies and Garchomp just cleans up, so it's no big deal. Whoo! And Chompras setting the spikes to break any sashes. That's what I'm talking about. That's a team win right there. Sorry, Iris Slinky and Salad, but you didn't really... I mean, they contributed decent. I knocked off the bundle item, which was good. Alright, Glumora, you're not taking this. Unless you're, like, maybe Assault Vested? Nah, you're not taking this. Skeledirge, you are a beautiful Pokemon. I'm sorry that I ever doubted you. I'm sorry that I looked at your stats and was like, oh, that's RU trash. I'm sorry for everything. I forgot, the spikes are going to put him in Torch Song range no matter what. Torch Song! Oh, I'm so happy. I don't think Wild Charge has a chance to Tera, but I'm so happy that it didn't happen if it did. Because that would have been so sad. Alright. Now, GG's, Shu. This was a tough matchup for you, I think. And you had to prep so heavily for Chien Pao and my Garchomp that I really don't think you could have ever seen this Blunder Policy Skeledirge set coming. I think Gatorus just got all 6 kills, too. Yeah, they did. Sorry, Iron Bundle. You don't even get to click a Hydro Pump. Alrighty. Woo! Is anyone else excited? Because, man, that was a lot of fun. I'm so happy that my plan worked out.